I know exactly where you are right now. I know exactly how you're feeling in this situation right now. You are tired of wasting your time, giving your energy, giving your emotions, giving your body to guys who are not ready for something real. Guys who are not ready for something serious, something substantial, something fulfilling. And the thing is, you've had moments, you've had dates where you've explicitly said, yeah, I'm not looking to mess around. I just want to find someone now who's ready to have something real. And they're all like, yeah, sure, well, you see how it goes, whatever. And you kind of can tell this as well. They're just kind of there to have fun for the time being, and then it'll get to a point where it's kind of like you go your separate ways and you feel wasted energy again. I get it. So right now, I'm gonna go through 5 signs that a guy is ready for commitment so you can stop wasting your time and you can actually choose the guys who are worth their investment. The first sign that you can tell whether a guy is ready for something serious is if you ask him what does he want his life to look like in 3 to 5 years, he mentions having a partner. When we think about the future, at least our immediate future, we have ideas about our career, we have ideas about our friends, we have ideas about where we might want to live. But if he explicitly mentions saying, oh, I imagine being with someone that I care about, being someone that I can share my life with, then it's very likely that he is in a place where he is looking for that person, where he is open to having that with someone, which is exactly what you want. Because if somebody asks you the same question, oh, where do you see yourself in 3 to 5 years? Or what would you like for yourself in the next few years? It's pretty likely that you're going to mention and think about having someone by your side. So that's a really good question you can ask, even from the first date, just so you know, right? And here's what I will say. If you ask this question and he does just talk about career and achievements, which isn't a bad thing, but a lot of the time guys can feel when it comes to women that because guys know that women find it very attractive, a guy who's ambitious, a guy who's successful and has goals and has plans, it's very likely that he's going to be leading with that. So if you do ask this question and he does lead with his career achievements and everything like that, and you want to probe him in the right direction, all you need to say is, okay, and who do you imagine doing that with? It's a really good pivot, really good pivot. This next sign that a guy is ready for a commitment, or at least ready for a commitment with you, is that he prioritizes spending time with you as much as he prioritizes having intimacy with you. One thing that we have to make sure that we're aware of when we're dating someone is how much time do we spend emotionally investing in the person compared to the sexual time that we have. A very clear sign that a guy is just looking to have fun and isn't looking for anything serious is it's very difficult for you to actually spend time with him where sex is off the table. Because if a guy's just looking to have fun, he's not going to invest in spending time with you where he can't be sexual with you. So I mean, like, do you guys go for lunch and maybe you go separate ways, as well as, okay, maybe you then go to his that Friday and you spend the night together, as opposed to just, oh, every time you meet, it's just you coming to him coming to you, you never actually go out and do anything. All it is that you come over and you chill, right? But if he's a guy that goes, oh, I saw this event and I'd love for us to go, or if he's a guy that goes, oh, there's somewhere that I really want to take you because it's one of my favorite spots, right? Obviously he's attracted to you, but if he's offering dates with you where it's more about you spending time together and sharing an experience together, that's a really good sign that he's open to commitment, at least committing to you. This next sign that a guy is ready for a commitment, and you have to hear me on this one, right, is that he cares about your sexual past. Now, this isn't to do with a guy judging you for your sexual history, right? I know everybody talks about body count and it being a thing. Because sexual fidelity and how guys see sex with the woman he cares about is very important, it's not asking you or not understanding your sexual past to judge you, but it's about he wants to understand the kind of woman that he is investing in. Right? That is very important to guys. So if a guy cares about your sexual past, I know you think, oh, well, a guy shouldn't care, but in actual fact, it's a sign that he is taking you seriously, or he's at least open to having something serious with you. It's actually a really bad sign if a guy really doesn't care at all about your sexual past, because it's like, okay, well, that means she's just gonna be here for the moment, so I don't really care. Because look, men and women, we complement each other. right? We do complement each other. And what makes us desirable are different things. You know, the phrase is a woman cares about a man's future, which is why she wants him to have a plan, be ambitious. He doesn't have to be successful right now, but he has to have the potential and the drive to get there. I get that. But then equally the other side of that coin is that a guy is gonna care about a woman's past. What kind of woman am I investing in? That is how guys determine the kind of woman he's investing in, by looking at her past, and a woman determines by looking at his future. The next sign that a guy is ready for a commitment is that he cares how punctual you are. Are you on time? Do you do what you're gonna say? Are you someone who cancels frequently? This is all about showing qualities that you can be a good teammate. Are you going to be someone that he can rely on? Because if you're looking for someone long term, then you want them to be a good teammate. Part of being a good teammate is being punctual, someone you can rely on, someone who does what they're going to say. Now, here's the misconception a lot of people have. Right in the beginning, when we start dating someone, because we want it to go well and we really like them, we can be so punctual. We make sure we're on time, we make sure we do what we're gonna say, all of these things, right? And you probably find that with guys as well. But when we get to a point that we're dating them, or we've been dating them for a bit, maybe we've established that we're exclusive, maybe you've got into a relationship, you start to see these kind of things start to fall off, and how the person actually is, right, starts to show. And this is also a reason why guys don't jump into a commitment within the first month or 2 months of dating a girl, because everybody knows that you only really start to get to know someone after that initial phase of trying to impress them. Right? There's the initial phase of trying to impress them, you know, putting your best foot forward. But then as you start to relax with them and start dating them and being intimate with them, you start to show how you are as a partner. You know, you start to show where your values are, where your strengths are. So if he cares about you being punctual, that means he's ready for commitment, and that's a good thing. And this next sign that a guy is ready for a commitment is that he makes plans to be out with your friends or his friends. He's introducing you to the people in his life, right? He wants to integrate you into his friendship group, into his family group. And if he's even saying, hey, like, I think we should go do this, why don't you bring some of your friends, right? He wants to integrate into your circles. Do you know what I mean? Like, it's about your lives coming together. A guy who isn't looking to have anything serious, A, he's not going to introduce you to his friends. B, he's not going to be fussed about meeting your friends. And C, he's not really going to be trying to go and have different events out with you and other people. When we're not taking someone seriously, we try to limit how many people we know see us together. Because if somebody sees you with someone, right, someone you know, they go, oh, okay, well, this is the person that they're with or dating. But if you're not taking them seriously, you don't want them to see you with that, because if they see you with someone else who you actually might be taking seriously, they'll be like, wait a minute, but you were, and now you're with. You know what I mean? So those are 5 really quick, easy signs that you can tell straight away whether a guy is looking for a commitment or not. What did you think? Did any of those signs surprise you? And if you're looking for a guy who sparks up your love life, make sure you subscribe to this wonderful tribe. And as always, keep it slick. Pow!